Alright, how's it going, my squids? Today we're going to be doing my first episode of Fashionframe, where I show off some of my best Warframe color schemes, some that I found on like just, forums and whatnot, and wanted to show to you guys. And yeah, it's going to be a pretty cool episode. We're going to just go into the Orbiter and check out some of the color schemes I got. It should be a relatively short episode. If you guys would like me to put your Fashionframe or your Warframe, whatever you guys want to call it, you guys can just email me a little clip of you guys doing the colors, or just, screenshots, whatever it is you guys want to do. There will be an email in the description. You guys can send them out to me, and I will put them in an episode of Fashionframe. But anyway, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into today's video. Alright, first one up, we got Excalibur Umbra, the new Excalibur replacement, pretty much. Like, if you always gonna use Umbra now. So this is the current color scheme I'm running for him at the moment. It's just this toxic look, black, bright green, very clean and sleek looking in my personal opinion. I got the attachments for what are these called, the Riv Elite attachments. They look really well with Excalibur. They've always looked well with Excalibur. They're very good. Again, this is the color scheme. I always go with the toxic energy, just because, like, for Exalted Blade, it's always good. Normally I'm always using, like, the guns that I'm using, I'm always using like the Croc Wraith, because the Croc Wraith always looks clean with the toxic colors. And we got the Euphona Prime, which I leave the same color scheme because I'll show you guys my build for this later. And then I'm always using the Weeb sword, so it's always good. The hilt is the same color. It's got the toxic color. That's the only thing that I really changed. And then the Exalted Blade, of course, looking clean as hell. So this is my toxic Umbra. And one of my personal favorites, I have the blinding white and gold, just regular Excalibur. This is what I was running for the longest time. It's really good, really clean. Love the way it looks. It's super blinding in this lighting, honestly. It's really crazy, but when you get into game, it looks really good. I'm running the Dex helmet and the Dex skin, and then for the attachments are the same thing. The Riv Elite looks really clean. Color scheme is right there. The Sedana, I am running the Centurii. Looks really good. I think it gives him this royal look. It's very clean. I love the shit out of this look, and you can do this look with Excalibur Umbra, although it doesn't look as clean. And coming up next is the patented Frost Prime, the very clean royal gold and purple look. It's very nice, very sleek, looks very good. This is one of my favorite color schemes that I had found on some forums, and I was like, this is sick, this is really dope. This is like one of the best color schemes ever. It's like, I don't know what it is about the gold and purple, but it's so clean. Now for this one, I'm not rocking any Sedana, because I don't think any Sedana really works good with him, because he's so tall. It just kind of looks goofy, and it takes away from like the rest of his aesthetic. So I don't like to run a Sedana, but if you guys want to, you guys can. As for attachments, I'm still running the Riv Elite, because they look really good when they're painted gold and purple. So I thought it added a nice little touch. I might remove the leg pieces though, because I can see that they're kind of clipping through, and I don't like that. So I probably will remove the leg pieces, but for the arm pieces, it adds that extra bit of gold to them if you guys want to add that, if that's your thing. The next one I do have though is still a Frost Prime, but I call it whoa, where did it go? Oh my god. Well, okay, it didn't save, but I'll go ahead and make it for you guys real quick. And this is the other build that I was talking about, which is just the Snow White build. Very clean, very sleek look. It's very nice. I love everything about this one as well. I normally take off the Harka helmet though, because I don't know what it is about the Harka helmet. It still looks good. It's not horrible. I don't know, this one doesn't seem as good as the other one. So sometimes I'll put on the Aurora helmet if I want to do that, or I'll put on just the regular Prime helmet. One thing that I did want to do, I wanted to get this helmet, because this helmet looks really good with the Harka set, no matter what. I don't know, like the halo ring on his head looks very nice. So eventually I'll get that, but it's really good. So kind of depends on how you guys want to do this, but I like to use this one at the moment. So yeah, this is Frost Prime. We're gonna move on to the next one now. Alright, and coming up next is my personal favorite, Inaros. This is the royal gold and purple, or purple and gold I should say. It's more like purple and brown, but like the only reason I chose brown was because like the gold doesn't look as good as this one, so like it was a bit more better to choose like brown brown and stuff because it looks cleaner, gives it that more like goldish look, or brass, depending on, you know, whatever it is you're going for, what, you know, whatever. But personally, this one is probably like you could change it up a little bit. Like you could probably find like a better color than purple. I personally like the purple, but I know some people probably are gonna be like, yo, this is like, you know, too obnoxious or whatever. But me, I like it. I like it with this skin. It goes really well with Ramses, or yeah, I think that's how you pronounce it. But yeah, it's really good. I love the way it looks. It's just, I love it. I love having an obnoxious Warframe and making people look at it because it is what it is. But yeah, that's Inaros. And then we have one of the old school classics that I used to run before Limbo Prime was a thing. This was the Wannabe Limbo Prime. This is a very cool look. I know nobody likes Limbo, nor, I mean, I love Limbo, but nobody likes to like Limbo, so that's just kind of the thing. But before Limbo Prime was a thing, this is what I used to run to make everybody think Limbo Prime was a thing, and it is really cool, very clean, very gold. The energy looks nice. I'm running the Porta attachment set, I believe. Yes, I am. So yeah, it's a very good. I don't run a Sedana personally on this one just because he's got his little like robe thing or whatever the hell this is in the back, so I think the Sedana kind of counteracts that, but well, it's up for debate. It's kind of up to you, but I think that this looks really good as for a regular Limbo user. If you guys are jealous that you don't have a Prime and you don't have Limbo Prime, boom, right here, thrift store Limbo Prime, boys. Now we got Ivar coming in here with the early Halloween costume, the black and orange, looking very fire, literally. This is probably one of my favorite costumes because the black is more like a matte color, so it's not like very glossy or anything, so it makes her look way cooler in my personal opinion. And then also like the matte, like the accents with the orange looks very clean. Like you guys would love this, and this is pretty simple. As long as you have a black what do you call it? A black what is a dye, you'll be fine. You'll be able to create this. If you guys have the Halloween pack, this is where I made this from. A very simple, clean color schemes right there. As for attachments that I'm running Sedana, the Solstice Vanquish banner, and then I'm also running the where's the attachments? I forgot what attachments. I think it's the Avia. So they're like the little bird wings or whatever. They look really clean. I like it with Ivar. It looks nice. Very saucy. I love the fucking thing. And I'm also running the yokai skin for Ivar, but I've got a base skin for you guys here in a second. And for those of you that are running base skin Ivar, super clean look right here. We got a nice black and blue accents that you guys can bust out. Very nice. I like the way this looks because it's still obnoxious. It's still great with like the little blue like ethereal like tendrils she's got coming from her. In the hat, you can get the hat, you know, for free through like events and stuff, through the, you know, through the alerts and everything, so it looks really good. This is probably like, I like to use this one a lot too, just because like I love black and blue. It's always been like the best thing. I'm still running the Avia attachments, and I don't have a Sedana on her. I probably will put back on one of the Sedanas, but I'm not sure. I kind of don't like to, but it just depends on what I feel like doing. But this is the color scheme right here, very simple, super easy. And then we got the big booty queen right here, Cora, coming in with the very sleek black and gold. Very simple, very easy going, not too crazy. You don't have to go. I couldn't really figure out what I wanted to do with her because like just all her stuff is so plain, you know what I mean? So it's like you can't get real too fancy with her, at least in my personal opinion, or at least I haven't found a correct color scheme that I would like to do. But it's more like a black and like tan, like weird yellow, because it doesn't look too gold with the attachments, but I think it looks nice, very clean, very sleek. I like the Sedana with it too. It's very nice. And yeah, that's Cora. Alright, coming up next is my personal go-to Warframe right now, which is the Hellsing Cosplay Classic Limbo Prime. We've got the blood red, we've got the black accents, we've got the Sedana to kind of give that trench coat look from Hellsing, the actual anime. If you guys are unfamiliar with that show at all, it's great. Definitely go check it out. Very old school if you guys are into that sort of thing. Very nice. And this is probably the best way to make him look exact. The hat goes very well with it. You've got the Euphona Prime for the big pistola. You got the big damage right there. Just because if you guys don't know, Hellsing has this massive fucking pistol, and it's absolutely dope. And the Euphona Prime was like the only thing that I could replicate it, because like I'd use the Lex Prime, but it's too small, and fucking Hellsing's pistol is way better, and like it looks cooler. So I thought the Euphona Sedana would be a better choice, and I think it works perfectly fine. So as for attachments, I'm running the Porta attachments as usual. If you want the more actual cosplay, air quotations there, you guys can take this off, and it still looks good. I just like to, be extra as fucking obnoxious, so it is what it is. And then for the Sedana, I'm running the Sovereign Sedana. It looks really good. I think it just, the torn edges at the bottom just add that extra dankness. It's very clean. I love this look. It's so good. And yeah, this is the Hellsing cosplay. Alright, and coming up next, we've got Mesa, which is just, black and red, kind of, basic. There's not really much you can do, like, in terms of, like, I don't know, coolness. Like, you can do black and purple, black and green, black and whatever. It all works, but I think that for what she is, I kind of wanted to do, like, a Deadshot cosplay. So, like, sometimes I'll take off that helmet, and then I'll put on the Mesa Grax helmet, which, if you guys don't know, like, some of the Deadshots, they have, like, their eye like that. So I wanted to do, like, a Deadshot cosplay. So I went, like, did this black and red, because like there's a lot of dead shots, and some have like gray and red or white and red, so it just kind of depends. I went with black and red because it looks really sleek. I like how the eye looks, and then the energy just accents everything because it's all over with the Grax skin, or the Devil Ranger skin, my bad. And yeah, and I'm also running the Avia attachments, and no Sedana at all. And yeah, this is the Deadshot cosplay right here, boys. We're gonna move on now. And then coming up next, we've got Ancient Chinese Secret Mirage. This is probably one of the cleanest Warframes I have. The red and gold, super nice, super saucy, booty looking good. Everything about this is super nice. It's just mainly red, and then with the blue energy, because there's quite a few spots where you can actually notice the blue energy. Looks very nice. And then you want the gold accents, everything super dope, super fire. Love it. I'm running no attachments. The Sedana that I am running is called, what is this? The Scalpulus Sedana. It's not too out there, but the red and gold is enough to be obnoxious as fuck and let everybody know that you have the coolest color scheme there. But yeah, that is Mirage. And then coming up next, we've got my personal favorite, the Wannabe Gundam. Please, Digital Extremes, allow me to have a Gundam Warframe. I tried to recreate a Gundam with the black, white, and yellow. Did not happen, did not work. It ended up looking like a mushed up birthday cake. So yeah, if you guys want to copy birthday cake Necros, there you guys go. Alright, and popping off next, we've got the Dark Lord himself, Nidus, the AIDS man. This is probably my favorite Warframe to use at the moment, actually, other than Limbo Prime, just because I like how this looks. It looks very nice, sleek. I like the black, the purple, very dark, very edgy. I'm running the Sovereign Sedana again, and as for attachments, I'm also running the Riv Elite Guard, and then I'm running 2 rivs on the legs, and then Kuva shoulders, and that's pretty much what it is. Very nice. Personally, I don't think you should ever get the helmet, because the helmet looks like ass. Like, this just, what is that? Anyway, yeah, this is Nidus. And then for the Monkey King himself, Wukong, I'm just running black and red. I thought it looked good. I couldn't really find a color scheme I wanted to do. It's just black and red, very nice, very sleek, very clean. I probably will look to see around if I can find something that looks good for maybe episode 2 of Fashionframe. But you guys know what's going on. Honestly, I don't know. I personally don't like this at all. It's just like, I like the color, but I just can't figure out what works with him, really. Like, I'm trying the Porta like arm pieces, and I'm like, this doesn't look that good. And I don't know, just the color scheme's nice, but it's for attachments and Sedana, I haven't really found something that works with him. So he's a work in progress. Now we've also got McDonald's boy himself, the red and yellow classic here, Chroma. Very nice. I like the way this looks. If you guys want to be very aggressive in terms of red and yellow, and you just want to give them them Big Macs out to the homies, then this is what you want to bring: the Chroma, the red and yellow, the black, so that way it accents and makes everything else pop. Very nice. I'm not running any attachments other than what comes with this Chroma skin. Now mind you, this color scheme only works with this Chroma skin. If you guys are running regular Chroma, it just looks like mushed up garbage. It's not good. It's not good. And then my next personal favorite, we've got the Knight, the very saucy. Also, Lotus, please. All right, I'm in the middle of something. All right, we've got this very clean royal look for your boy Chroma. This is super good. I love this look. This is probably my favorite in terms of like for Chroma. This thing looks super clean. The white, the gold, the little kind of like purple, and this is very simple to make. You don't actually need anything insane to make this. The purple is actually in the classic, which is right here. Very nice, very clean. And then we've also the white that I'm using because I want it to be blinding. I went with the whitest white you could fucking get, but you can also use like just the gray if you want to. It doesn't look as good, or you can use like this kind of like beige color or like eggshell white. So it still works, it still looks good, but just I went with the whitest white to make sure that you guys know that I use Mr. Clean to clean my armor. And as for the gold, I use the Easter pack, and I'm using this one right there to accent everything else off. So it's very nice. I love this Chroma. It's super sexy. Love that shit. Do it right now, boys. And then we've got Black and Red Banshee, which, you know, I don't know why I'm showing you this, because really nobody's gonna play her anymore because they nerfed her into the ground and she's completely useless now. So, you know, I mean, if you guys want it, it's here, but it's not that great. I'm running the Porta set minus her actual attachment, plus I'm running the Soprana skin. So it kind of sucks, but it is what it is. And coming in at last, but definitely not least, is Atlas. Big boy himself, double fist do, rock punch jutsu man. This honestly, this is pretty basic. It's just black and red. I couldn't really find any color schemes that work with him because literally his like bacon nipple flaps are just like they just, I don't know, they fuck everything up. So I went with black and red. I'll probably look around and see if I can't find something sleek for him that looks very cool, but this is all I got for right now. I'm running the classic, no attachments, no Sedana, no nothing. He's just him. He's just doing him. That's all it is. He's very clean. And yeah, just if you get punched by him, just pray to Jesus that you don't lose your soul, because when he punches people, your soul dies too. Anyway, that concludes today's episode of Fashionframe. If you guys want to be on the next episode of Fashionframe, please go ahead and submit your submissions to the email. I'm sorry, my voice is dying right now, but thank you guys again. I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Peace.